Welcome to ThriveX, where we empower you to unlock your full potential. Today, we're diving deep into I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. Chapter 1. Welcome to the Rich Life, your path to financial freedom. What does the rich life look like to you? A life where you can enjoy your favorite things, without the constant stress about financial security. A rich life isn't about living like a millionaire. It's about enjoying today while planning for tomorrow. Building wealth doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your happiness. In fact, it's about spending on what matters most to you, whether it's travel, food, or family. These are areas where you can increase spending because they bring you joy. For example, if travel is a priority, increase the amount you spend on vacations, while cutting back on other areas that don't bring you as much happiness. By focusing on what makes you truly happy, you're designing a life that fits your values, not society's expectations. To achieve financial freedom, you need to automate your money. This means setting up systems that automatically transfer money into your savings and investments. Why? Because human nature is prone to impulse decisions. When your savings and investments are automatic, you're removing emotion from the equation and ensuring that your financial goals are met consistently. Building wealth doesn't mean you can't enjoy life now. Stop delaying joy for some distant day. Instead, build your wealth while enjoying life. The rich life isn't about waiting for the future to feel fulfilled. It's about feeling fulfilled now by spending on what matters most to you. Start by thinking about what your rich life looks like. What do you want to spend money on that truly brings joy? Make a list of and start focusing on what makes you happiest. Chapter 2. Why you're not rich yet, and how to change that. Do you ever wonder why you're not rich yet? It's not about luck. It's about understanding your mindset and habits. Wealth isn't just for the lucky few. A common belief is that you need to work harder or save more to get rich, and while these are important, they aren't enough. The key to wealth lies in making smart decisions and focusing on the big wins. One of the biggest reasons people aren't rich is their mindset. Ramit introduces two opposing mindsets. The scarcity mindset, where you believe there's never enough money. The abundance mindset, where you believe there's plenty of wealth to go around and that you can create your own financial future. Having a scarcity mindset limits your ability to make smart financial decisions. It keeps you stuck, always focused on fear and lack. On the other hand, an abundance mindset opens up opportunities and allows you to take calculated risks to build wealth. Another mistake many people make is obsessing over small expenses. The real focus should be on the big wins: housing, transportation, healthcare, and savings. Optimizing these areas has a far greater impact on your financial situation than obsessing over every little coffee or subscription. So, what do rich people do differently? They focus on habits that drive wealth over time. These habits include investing regularly, no matter what's happening in the market, automating savings, so it's easy to stay on track, avoiding unnecessary spending on things that don't bring joy, leveraging their money to create more wealth, whether through real estate or side ventures. Building wealth isn't about instant gratification. It's about making consistent, strategic choices that compound over time. To become rich, you must also invest in yourself. Whether it's expanding your career, picking up new skills, or improving your health, investing in yourself creates long-term value. When you become more skilled, more knowledgeable, and more confident, you're better equipped to increase your earning potential. The journey to wealth starts with action. Identify the mindsets and habits that are holding you back. Shift from scarcity to abundance. Stop obsessing over small expenses and focus on optimizing the big wins. Invest in yourself and take small steps every day to build your wealth. Chapter 3. The first step. Understand your money. Tracking and managing your finances. Do you know where your money is going? If you don't know what's coming in and going out, how can you make smart financial decisions? When you start tracking where your money is going, you gain clarity and control over your spending. Use tools like Mint or Personal Capital to see exactly where your money is going each month. This step doesn't require a major overhaul of your life. It's about taking small actions that lead to big results. Once you track your spending, the next step is categorizing your expenses. Ramit advises you to break your expenses into three main categories. Fixed expenses. These are predictable costs like rent, utilities, and subscriptions. Non-essential expenses. Things you can control, like dining out, entertainment, and shopping. Savings and investments. Money that you're setting aside for your future. Understanding how much you're spending in each category allows you to see where you can make changes and optimize your spending. Once you categorize your expenses, you'll have a clearer picture of your financial situation. Are you spending more on non-essentials than you'd like? Are you saving enough? Are you spending in alignment with what matters most to you? If not, it's time to adjust. Now that you understand your financial picture, it's time to focus on conscious spending. This means being intentional about where your money goes so that you can spend on what truly brings you joy. Rather than cutting out every little luxury, focus on increasing your spending in the areas that add value to your life, whether it's travel, hobbies, or dining out. Setting up an emergency fund. Before diving into investing, Sethi recommends setting up a small emergency fund. This is a safety net for unexpected expenses like medical bills or car repairs. Having this fund in place allows you to handle life's uncertainties without derailing your financial goals. Start by setting aside 3 to 6 months worth of expenses in a high-yield savings account. Once you have a handle on your spending and emergency fund, it's time to automate your savings and investments. Automation is the key to building wealth without thinking about it. Set up automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts each month. By automating, you ensure that you're consistently building wealth without relying on willpower. Take action. Track your money. Now, start tracking your money today. Use a tool to categorize your expenses and see where your money is going. Create a spending plan based on your priorities and focus on conscious spending. Set up your emergency fund and automate your savings and investments. Chapter 4. Banking and Budgeting. The Basics of Wealth Building. The first step in building wealth is to choose the right bank accounts. You should set up 3 accounts: a checking account for day-to-day expenses, a savings account for your emergency fund, an investment account for growing your wealth. Each of these accounts serves a specific purpose, and it's crucial to choose accounts that fit your needs. Look for high-yield savings accounts that offer better interest rates. For investments, use accounts like Roth IRAs or 401ks that offer tax advantages. Once you've chosen your accounts, it's time to set up your banking system. This means organizing your money into specific categories so that you always know where it's going. Set up automatic transfers to move money from your checking account to your savings and investment accounts each month. By automating your finances, you eliminate the need to think about it. Your money will grow without you having to do anything. This system makes sure you're consistently putting money toward your goals without having to rely on willpower. The next step is to create a budget. Start by tracking your income and expenses to see where your money is going. Once you have an understanding of your financial situation, allocate money for the essentials like rent, utilities, and groceries. Then, set aside money for savings, investments, and any non-essential spending that brings you joy. The 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income should go toward needs: rent, utilities, groceries, and insurance. 30% should go toward wants: dining out, entertainment, travel, and hobbies. 20% should go towards savings and investments. This rule helps you prioritize what's important while ensuring you're still making progress toward financial independence. Many people think that budgeting means sacrificing enjoyment, but Ramit encourages you to focus on conscious spending. Cut back on things that don't bring you joy or add value to your life. Instead of eliminating all luxuries, focus on spending more on the things that matter to you and cut back on the rest. To stay on track, it's essential to track your budget regularly. Use apps or spreadsheets to monitor your spending and ensure you're sticking to your plan. By tracking your spending and making adjustments, you ensure that your financial goals remain within reach. Smart budgeting isn't about depriving yourself. It's about allocating your money to the areas that matter most. By automating your savings, following the 50-30-20 rule, and making conscious choices about your spending, you create a solid foundation for wealth building. Chapter 5. Saving and Investing. How to build your wealth. These 2 practices are crucial to building lasting wealth. It's not about working harder, it's about making your money grow. Before you start investing, it's important to have a solid savings foundation. Set up an emergency fund with 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. This fund acts as a safety net in case of unexpected expenses, like a medical emergency or job loss. Once you've set up your emergency fund, it's time to consider where to save your money. Sethi emphasizes that high-yield savings accounts are a great option for your emergency fund. These accounts offer higher interest rates, allowing your money to grow faster than in a regular savings account. Look for an account that gives you easy access to your funds, without penalties for withdrawing when necessary. Now that you have your emergency fund, it's time to start investing. But the idea of investing often scares people. It's not about gambling or taking huge risks. It's about smart, strategic investing that grows your money over time. Start with low-cost index funds, which are diversified investments that track the overall market. Index funds are simple, low maintenance, and historically have provided solid returns. They allow you to invest in the entire market, reducing the risk of putting all your money in one company or sector. You don't have to be a financial expert to start investing. Start small and invest regularly, even if it's just a few dollars each month. Over time, the power of compound interest will help your money grow. One of the best ways to ensure you invest consistently is by automating your investments. This automation makes sure you're always investing, even if you're busy or forget. By automating, you remove the temptation to spend the money elsewhere and ensure your investments grow steadily. While investing is important, many people make mistakes that hold them back. One of the biggest mistakes is trying to time the market, buying and selling based on short-term fluctuations. Investing for the long term allows you to ride out the ups and downs of the market and see solid returns. Sethi highlights the power of compound interest, which is often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world. This means that the interest you earn on your investments also earns interest, accelerating your wealth growth over time. The earlier you start investing, the more powerful compound interest becomes. It's about starting now, no matter how small, to see huge returns in the future. Chapter 6. The Myth of Financial Freedom. How to Build a Rich Life. Financial freedom is not just about quitting your job or stashing cash. It's about building a life where money serves your purpose, not the other way around. Instead of focusing on quitting your job, think about the freedom to pursue what you love, to spend time with people you care about, and to live your best life. Being rich isn't just about accumulating money or having a huge bank account. It's about spending your time and resources on the things that truly bring you joy. What does a rich life look like for you? Is it traveling the world? Is it spending more time with family? Is it having the ability to pursue your passions without financial stress? Understanding what a rich life means to you is essential to building it. When you align your money with your values, you start living a richer, more fulfilling life. Building your rich life doesn't happen by accident. It requires a strategy, a clear plan that aligns with your values. Sethi shares a few questions to help you create this strategy. What would I do if I had all the money in the world? What brings me the most joy and fulfillment? How can I integrate these things into my life today? Once you have clarity on your goals, you can start aligning your financial decisions with them. Don't focus on what society says you should have. Instead, prioritize the things that truly matter to you. Sethi explains that money is a tool, it's not the end goal. It's a means to support the lifestyle you want. Rather than chasing money for money's sake, focus on how you can use your finances to empower your life. Many people waste money on things that don't truly add value to their lives. Sethi challenges you to spend consciously on the things that truly matter. If you love eating out, spend more on meals at your favorite restaurants. If you love traveling, allocate more funds to travel experiences that enrich your life. By focusing your spending on the things that bring you joy, you create a life where money enhances your happiness, not distracts from it. Building a rich life starts with action. Get clear on what you want from life. Then, align your money and your actions to support those goals. It's time to stop chasing a vague notion of financial freedom and start living the life you want right now. Chapter 7. A Rich Life. Making it all work. Living rich while saving and investing. You don't have to choose between living a rich life today and building wealth for tomorrow. Many people think that living a rich life means sacrificing today for a better future. But Sethi believes that's a myth. Living a rich life isn't about choosing between now and later. It's about enjoying both. You can live well today and still build wealth for tomorrow. The key is to make intentional choices and create a plan that allows you to do both. And one of the most important lessons in this chapter is the idea of conscious spending. Instead of cutting back on everything and living frugally, focus on spending more on the things that truly matter to you. By directing your spending toward the things that bring you the most joy, you enrich your life while still working toward your long-term goals. The 4% Rule for Sustainable Living. When it comes to building wealth, Sethi introduces the 4% rule. a guideline that can help you determine how much you can withdraw from your investments without running out of money. According to the 4% rule, if you have $1 million invested, you can safely withdraw $40,000 per year without depleting your nest egg. The power of automating your finances. To make sure you're always saving and investing without effort, Sethi recommends automating your finances. Set up automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts each month. The more you automate, the less you'll have to think about it. This ensures that you're consistently moving toward your financial goals without relying on willpower or memory. A rich life isn't about sacrificing the things you love. It's about using your money intentionally to support the lifestyle you want. Sethi encourages you to take a step back and ask, what's most important to you? What would you do if money weren't an issue? How can you build a life where money supports your passions? Once you have clarity on your goals, you can start directing your financial resources toward those areas. Whether it's traveling, learning new skills, or spending more time with family, make sure your money works for your dream life. While enjoying life now is important, you also want to ensure that you're investing for the future. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Even if you're investing small amounts, the power of compound interest can help you build wealth over time. Building wealth takes time. Sethi reminds you that the road to a rich life is not about quick wins. It's about patience and consistency. By sticking to your plan, automating your savings and investments, and spending consciously, you'll find that over time, you can live a rich life both now and in the future. Chapter 8. The Final Step. A rich life is all about automating. The final chapter of I Will Teach You to Be Rich is all about how to make your rich life easy and stress-free. Chapter 8 reveals the secret to building lasting wealth: automation. When you set up automatic systems, you ensure that your money is consistently working for you, whether you're paying bills, saving, or investing. Automation removes the need for willpower or constant decision-making, making wealth building more consistent and sustainable. One of the simplest ways to automate your finances is by setting up automatic transfers. Sethi recommends automating transfers to your savings and investment accounts as soon as you receive your income. This ensures that saving and investing becomes a habit, not a choice you need to make every month. But automation isn't just for saving. Sethi suggests automating all your investments, whether it's through a retirement account like a 401k or IRA, or even in individual brokerage accounts. The goal is to make investing effortless. With automated systems, you're always investing in your future, whether or not you feel like it. Another important area of automation is budgeting. Use tools and apps like Mint or YNAB, you need a budget, that help you track your spending automatically. This makes it easier to see where your money is going and ensures you're sticking to your budget without constantly reviewing your transactions manually. The real magic of automation is that it takes the stress out of managing money. Instead of constantly worrying about bills, savings, and investments, you can focus on the things that matter most. The key to automating your finances is creating systems that work for your unique goals. Ask yourself, how much do I want to save each month? What percentage of my income should go toward investments? What bills do I need to automate to make life easier? Once you have answers to these questions, you can set up systems that ensure everything is taken care of for you. Remember, building wealth is a long-term game, and automation makes the journey smoother. By automating everything from your savings to your investments, you'll be amazed at how quickly your financial situation improves without constant attention. Now that you have the foundational steps to start building wealth, it's time to take action. Remember, living rich isn't just about money. It's about living a life aligned with your values. Automate your finances, eliminate debt, and start investing in your future today. ThriveX, where growth begins. Don't miss out. Hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon to stay inspired. Together, we'll unlock your full potential.